3, 2, 1. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is IdiOtBlog 276. Add the numbers up and what do you get? 666. Just kidding. It's just 276. That's the blog number. And it's Metal Monday. Yeah. Hope you guys like that. My little metal intro is always a little bit more extreme. Oh, I got a baby attacking me. Hey. Wow, that's how that one started. I was about to tell you, it's an open door blog. Well, today I got my baby climbing on me. She needs to get dressed, so that's your next step. That's what's gonna happen today. Oh, you're gonna get dressed next. Let me tell you who we are listening to. Hey, stop that. I'm gonna tell you who we are listening to today on the blog. We are listening to Frozen Sin. You can find them at NIMESIS 509. Makes you wonder, is he a 509er? Is that his area code? That'd be cool. My parents have a house out in the 509 area. 509-682 number, which is Chelan. Do you like metal? My daughter likes metal, you guys. Can you tell? Let's go get you dressed. Okay? Be right back, guys. Just gonna play the next track here. That track was called Black Mention. This track is called Pamola. I'm gonna grab your hand. Can't grab that. Be right back, guys. You can't escape me. You can't escape me. No escaping me. Be your other leg. There we go. Gotcha. Now you got pants on. Now let's do your shirt. Shirt time. Got your shirt. Arms. Other hole. Other hole. Other hole. That hole. There you go. Yeah. Here you go. Alright. Speed of a dad. And in under a minute 30, whammo, slammo, close on you. Looking at me like, why'd you do that, Dad? Well, that's my duty. Your duty is making duties, and my duty is keeping you dressed and keeping you warm when we go outside, feeding you, cleaning you, all those things. Dad duties. So yeah, this one's called Pomola. NIMESIS 509. Pretty cool. Looking at the page, tell you a little bit about him. It says, one-man black metal band. I consider myself to be a melodic, atmospheric black metal band with Native American lyrics. Black metal, symphonic black metal. You can see he has a guitar in one hand and a bass in the other. He's in all black and a painted mask. He's got, as you see, the first one and the others had Amenia covers and other songs of his own re-recorded. A lot of variety of work happening to be posted on his page. Very cool. Pretty cool. What? Nice. Half moons, half centuries. Get this up a little louder here. Metal Monday. Alright, so I said I was going to start doing something on the blog. I'm going to start. I'm going to start with my first instrument. Why not go in chronological order in which I came about getting the instruments? See my daughter running by. Wonder what she's doing out there. What are you doing, Luella? Watching your show? She'll come in soon, surely. And if she doesn't, I will have to go find out what the hell she's doing now. I feel like she's playing with the kitty cat, so that should be fine. So this is my very first guitar, electric guitar. This is a Warlock. And BC Rich Warlock. And the neck is a Warmoth Wenge neck with a black ebony fretboard. Then the guitar the paint job was originally a translucent blue. Came with the BC Rich pickups and they had a plastic cover, and I had decided I wanted to do the whole guitar over again, and I ended up doing this like red, green, transparent blue, and stars, like a camouflage pattern. I was really into the look of guitars that were thrashed and vintage. And this is the late 90s, and I was really into the look of guitars like the guitarist Jay Younger of White Zombie, and the guitarist Jerry Cantrell of Alice in Chains, and their guitars just looking kind of messy and kind of stickered up. And at one point there was a sticker on here, and as you can see, it has a very extreme wiring job. So let me get into some of the details on this guitar. The neck is a 10 to 14 compound radius, which means that the curvature here is a 10-inch circle and the curvature here is a 14-inch circle. So it becomes slightly more flat over time, and the fretboard is a little easier to play up here and a little easier to play down here, and nothing as extreme like a Fender to bar. The back of it is a very thin, almost like a wizard neck, very thin neck, but it has a little bit of a boatness to it. See, yay! Let go of the tail. You think you know better? You know better. Grabbing the cat by the tail is not okay, little kid. Hey, you are not being a good girl when you do that. And the neck has a off-white inlay, dot inlay, and it has steel frets. The original tuners that came with the guitar, and each knob is painted a different color, which that's all wearing off pretty much. But green, black, blue, red, yellow, and silver knobs at one point. And originally I painted those covers blue, and my little pickup rims, mounts, brackets if you will, yellow, and that was the look of the guitar. Then later I ended up getting these silver and a silver pickup put in, Alumatones, and I rode those for a while. And then after that I decided to go with Seymour Duncan's, and that's when I added this position, this third pickup, this middle pickup. And the pickups I have in here are the Sentient by Seymour Duncan, the Pegasus by Seymour Duncan, and the Alternative 8 by Seymour Duncan, which is an Alnico 8 pickup. You can see the heights are kind of variant to get the right kind of settings. And then I have a whole shit ton of 100 and something settings you can do. But let me just tell you what the knobs are, and you can kind of imagine the settings. I'll give you a few scenarios. And what these are is a volume knob for each pickup. There is no tone knob, because I don't fucking use a tone knob when I'm playing metal. Maybe you do. Here's my tone knob. Go to the fucking neck pickup. It's rich and buttery. Go to this pickup. It's shrill and attacking. Not shrill. It's a tight and attacking and sharp. Go to this one and it's mid. And then what you have is a 3 pickup selector, the volumes, and then you have coil split, parallel coil, which is like coiled split. Then you have the ability to change the phase and relationship of this pickup with the rest. You have the ability to change which pickup is in phase and the polarity, so you can create some interesting self-polarity issues on the center pickup, and then which coil is selected. Plus all the blends, maybe 1,000 different ways you can really set this guitar up tone-wise. and it's been a lot of fun doing different kinds of setups like this. And now you do have the ability to have this be a drop whammy. I just have it pulled with a bunch of springs and pulled tight like a hardtail. Now it's not blocked. Could always wang it down if I had a hammer pull or whatever fucking rod, whammy bar, maybe you could fucking call it. If I had one inserted, which I don't, I leave it on the guitar I use it on the most. Over in that set, you have my whammy. Over here, you got my solid whammies, my solids. Solid bridge, whammy bridge. That's kind of how it's sorted at the time. But that's this guitar. And on the paint job, I did stripes on the back. And eventually, a couple months of having it the way it was, I took it all apart again. And I burned the hell out of it with a torch. And that's how you get this final look. So this guitar, I write a ton of music on this guitar. You would not realize it, but a lot of the music you hear originally was played on this first. The other guitar I write a lot of music on. Here's the thing, I write a lot of music on the guitars over here, and I do solos and weird stuff and synth stuff on those guitars over there. And then obviously those are my basses. And we're going to get to everything. Wanted to give a big thank you to my Uncle Tom, who put a big chunk of money on that guitar. Originally, I bought one model below that, and the neck snapped, shooting one of the tuners, the low E, at me. It snapped. I didn't bonk it. I didn't do anything. There's no damage to it. It just snapped while tuning. And someone was watching it and was kind of like laughing at me. It happens though, I guess. Piece of wood just wasn't the right piece of wood. And it snapped right in the grain. And low E while playing it, boom. Actually, I was tuning it and it snapped. I'm playing it and tuning it at the same time, you know. Dung, 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 ding, dung, dung. And I was tuning it and it snapped. It's crazy. And so he brought it in. He said, look, that shouldn't happen. And they gave me $100 more credit. And it was like $30 more to actually get this guitar than what I had. And my Uncle Tom put a little bit more money on. And I left with the guitar. He's like, are you happy? I was like, dude, I'm so happy. So my Uncle Tom really was responsible for my first electric guitar. My first acoustic guitar, my mom is responsible for them. Both came in the first year of me playing guitar. So I've been with both of them for a long time, and most of my songs are written on one or the other. Still to this day, for some damn reason, just how it works. There is a lot of music that's already recently been written on this guitar right here. And for how many years I played the guitar right in the center between the two, it's astounding how little music came from it in comparison. And what I'm referring to is my Iceman, which is a newer guitar, has really led to a lot of cool riffs. The Ibanez RG321MH, while it has been a very important guitar in my development, hasn't been like this riff maniac. Not that there hasn't been some juicy motherfucking riffs that come out of that fucking guitar. By the way, we're on another track here. It's called Life and Death. We've already gone past a track called The Waves of the Great Sea. And now we've moved on to a track called Life and Death. Artist you're listening to is Frozen Sin. Song is find him at BandLab /NIMESIS, Nemesis, maybe? 509. Yeah, it looks like he's out of Spokane. Based on this track below Life and Death. It says Spokane. Doesn't mean necessarily, but I'm going to guess he's out of Spokane. What's up, Washington, buddy? I'm out in Lake Chelan all the time, all summer long. Weekends, that is. Maybe we hang out sometime. Who knows how that works? I'm not really like a good at death metal drumming or anything, though. You never know how that works, meeting up with people. It's weird what people you actually end up connecting with and what people you try to and never actually end up connecting with. So it's just a roll of the dice. So I say, anybody I could have a chance to meet up with, heck yeah, we should meet up. Doesn't mean we're gonna, but the sentiment is definitely thrown right out there. Like it. All right, guys. I'm gonna go out of the space in a second here. Yeah. Let me go. I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. I found my thing. I'm just move right out of view. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me still. Move this right here. There it goes. To move all the way out of view. Yeah, I'm out of view now, right? Am I? No, not out of view yet. There we go. All right. There's one I wanted to read about. Read you the name of. It's My Journey Begins. It says it's re-recorded. What I think that means is some of the tracks on here are like older things he wrote that he's re-recorded to make it new and sound right. I do the same thing. Today I'm just enjoying 11 herbs and spices. And the metal of Frozen Sin. Hell yeah. Very cool. So I wanted to do a short blog today. I am going to do a short blog today. I'm not going to push past 30 minutes. Just a blog to say, hey you guys, what's going on? Go check out this artist, Frozen Sin, in case you haven't already. and listen with you guys. Smoke 11 herbs and spices with you guys and chitter chatter about my guitar. What's up with you guys? What's up with you guys? Nothing crazy here. I did find out I did not lose out on my chance of getting a bonus at Boeing this year, even though I am starting a little bit later. Very excited about that. Don't tell my ex, and don't tell my mom. Tomorrow I'll get back into the routine. I'll do a little bit longer blog, and I will bring to you a large variety of artists. I believe I will bring each song will be a different artist. Let's see if I can rope that in with my daily schedule and other random stupid nothings I do all day long. This will be the last. Well, maybe we do one more track. We'll do one more track just to be fair. Here we go. This is The Unknown. It's going to be the last feature track today. Something else I can show you. What I can do sometime on the blog is open up these two devices. The standard style Boss device and the much older early 80s made in Japan I want to show you what the inside of the two looks like. We can look at the differences, and I'll give a brief discussion of what those differences mean and why to the sound of what happens. If they were, let's say, the same exact pedal, why they and they were wired a different way, why that way of wiring affects the tone, and then why it isn't done these days. A little discussion about the evolution of guitar pedals, and we can get fair on this. Some of the evolution has brought forth benefits, and along the way there have been snags, and those have really been the issues that people still cite to this day, are the flaws in gearing up the designs, the new designs. Every time we go smaller and smaller and all that kind of stuff and pack more into a littler footprint, we risk messing up along the way until we perfect the new technology. But that's something we can delve into, and I can explain a lot about what's going on and the different types of pedals on the market. So that's a great subject for me to include later, so look for that in the blog. And I talk about these things in a very breaking down scientific way, but for layman's understandings. So I want everybody to be excited by this and not like, you know. So it'll be cool, it'll be interesting. It won't be a repetition of what you see on YouTube every day. It'll be a different, fresh perspective on a lot of what you hear all the time in a way that might make it so you can understand it more deeper and fully. Well, anyways, so what my aims are. My aim is all the time with this show. Anyways, that is IdiOtBlog 276, and it's Metal Monday. And I hope you guys all enjoyed. We are music.